Okay, today we are learning how to solve word problems using ratios. So this is our word problem. There were 48 children in a soccer league, and 16 of them were girls. What is the ratio of the number of boys to the number of girls? What is the ratio of the number of boys to the number of children? And this should be a question mark. Let's fix that right away. Question mark. Okay, so in order to solve this problem, the first thing we need to do is figure out what information is really important. That's a must. So I'm going to go and highlight this information, and I hope you are with your eyes as well. There are 48 children in the soccer league, 16 of them were girls, and whenever I solve a problem, my first step is to, of course, write the question as a statement. So that's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to write it as a statement. So I'm going to type it on here with the computer. So I'm going to write down the ratio of the number of boys to girls is blank. And there's another question. The ratio of the number of boys to the number of children is blank. Those are the two things that I'm looking for here. I'm going to write both of those down first. Okay, now I'm going to get started. So 48 children, 16 of them are girls, and the first question they're asking me is, what's the ratio of the number of boys to the number of girls? Well, I don't even know the number of boys yet. I have no idea. So I need to figure that out first. So, of course, bar model time. Here's my bar. This bar represents the total number of children. So think about how many children there are in this problem. There are a total of, you got it, 48. So from here all the way over to here is 48. That's what it equals. 16 of them were girls. So 16, I'm going to say from here to here is 16. So that means that this section from here all the way over to here is my question mark that equals boys. So how do you figure that out? You know the whole thing's 48. You know a piece of 16. You're looking for this. That means I need to do subtraction. 48 minus 16 equals 32. So that means that there are 32 boys to 16 girls. 32 to 16 girls. I figured that out because I knew what the whole number was and I knew a part. So I took the whole and I subtracted the part, and now I have the other part, which is the boys. So my ratio is 32 to 16. Is that in simplest form? The answer is no, it is not in simplest form. I know that there is a factor that can go into both of these. What is the greatest common factor that can go into 32 and 16? It's 16. 16 can go into 32 twice. 16 can go into 16 once. So my answer here is 2 to 1. The ratio of the number of boys to girls is 2 to 1. I always want my ratio answer in simplest form. Always, always, always. Next question that they're asking me is, what is the ratio of the number of boys to the number of children, the number of total children? Well, I remember boys is 32. And total children was 48. So it's 32 to 48. I have to write it in that order. Can this be simplified? The answer is yes. If you know your factors, you can come up with one. The greatest common factor for 32 and 48, let's say you're not sure. What should you do? You should make a T-chart. 32 and 48, these are bigger numbers. Here we go. 32, 48. I'm looking for the greatest common factor. Well, I know for 32, it's 2 times 16. There's 3 doesn't work, 4 works, 4 times 8. 5 doesn't work, 6 doesn't work, 7 doesn't work, 8 works. So I'm done because I came back to the number again. Let's go to 48. 2 times 24, no. 3 times 16, aha! 16. 16 goes into both. So 16 goes into 32 twice, 16 goes into 48 3 times. So my ratio for that one is 2 to 3. And that's how I figure out word problems using ratios. Remember that it has to be simplified into the lowest form of the ratio to be a final answer. Good luck with your homework.